Then why does it seem to be moving at such a high speed? I asked, based on what I saw. This is the mechanism that makes your world rotate. This is the current of matter swirling at high speed. Its centrifugal force causes an induction. That makes the world rotate on its axis and move, along with causing the magnetic field that envelops the Earth, ultimately connecting to the solar system, the Milky Way galaxy, and finally the entire universe, he replied. How so? Induction. What induction? Connection. What connection? I asked. Imagine this. Suppose you are holding a ball in your hand. If that ball contains a certain amount of liquid inside, and you swing it in a circle, causing the liquid inside to move in the same direction, then you place it on the ground. You will see that the ball rotates on its own. This is the same mechanism that allows your world to rotate on its axis, he explained. However, the rate of rotation between the outer crust and the speed of the liquid inside is vastly different. If you consider the ratio, it would be 1 to 12. So, if your world rotates at a speed of 24 hours per revolution, then the speed of the material current we are seeing would move at a speed equivalent to 2 hours per revolution. Or, if you consider the speed near the Earth's circumference, it would be around 20,000 kilometers per hour. Wow, that's very fast, I exclaimed softly, and because the rate of speed of the liquid beneath the Earth's crust is so different, there is a great deal of friction at the point where we are standing. If you could hear the sound of this friction, you would feel a terrifying dread. It would be louder than thousands of atomic bombs exploding simultaneously, he added. I'm wondering, then, how does this relate to the Earth's magnetic field? I asked, as I was trying to picture it. When you swing that ball in a circle, you have to make it move, right? That's how the liquid inside gets swung and starts rotating on its own, he asked. Yes, I replied. But, in reality, your world is not acted upon from the outside like you did with the ball. Conversely, those liquids are swung from within by the explosive force of nuclear fission reactions. So, what will happen automatically is that the world will move forward instead, and its direction will follow the predetermined magnetic field network, which is under the influence of the sun. This network partly originates from the Earth's own rotation, the phenomenon that clearly shows it is moving forward is the tilt of the Earth's axis. Compare it simply to a spinning top you like to play with. If it spins with its axis perfectly upright, it won't move anywhere. But if it tilts, it will move, he explained. And when does the magnetic field arise? I asked again. Everything in the universe, if it moves, especially in a circular or cyclical motion, will always generate a magnetic field. It doesn't matter what it is. Whether it's a small electric motor you use in everyday life, or the Earth's own rotation, this magnetic field is continuously released until it interlocks like a chain. One magnetic field connects to another. Every magnetic field must have some part connected to another magnetic field, no matter how small or large it is. Small magnetic fields will connect with other small magnetic fields to form larger magnetic fields. If any magnetic field has no connection, no continuous effect on others, we consider that magnetic field to be foreign, just like the many artificial magnetic fields you humans create. These, of course, will have an impact on the small magnetic fields within your bodies, causing abnormalities in various systems. How can we know which magnetic field is artificial and which is real? I asked. A real magnetic field must be mutually supportive. It must be part of a larger system, and the largest system is the universe, which must have constant connection and harmony. Do you know that you yourselves also constantly release electromagnetic fields? He explained, posing a question. I don't know. Is there such a thing? And what causes it? I asked. If you consider the physical nature of the mind that is you, or your energy box, which we often see as light, its structure is also formed by spinning at a very high rotational speed, so high that it creates the phenomenon of white light. This energy box is what creates your physical form by inducing the initial matter around it to take shape, according to the encoded instructions, and every process of formation around these energy boxes generates numerous small magnetic fields, he explained. To be honest, I said, I can't understand it at all. Maybe my brain isn't designed to comprehend these things. I offered my opinion, and the mind itself is what produces a multitude of frequency, waves in various ranges, from the lowest to the highest, so that they can travel along the magnetic fields, connecting from the human body to other magnetic fields with which it has a connection. This is the origin of the mind's ability to seek information from the universe. He continued to explain. I can't honestly say I fully understand, I replied. It doesn't matter. Before long, you will understand it all yourself, but not from my explanations or anyone else's. You will understand it through your own experience, because every process, whether internal to the mind or external, will manifest as results that will surprise you with the discovery of knowledge, revealing how you can create things limitlessly, he concluded.